Butterfly for your thoughts.
Butterfly? Are my thoughts worth so little?
No, they are worth so much.
What? So, a butterfly is more valuable than silver or even copper then?
Of course. Silver, gold, copper even. All constructs of myrrh. Meaningless rocks buried in the ground.
Meaningless?
Completely. Oh, they have worth, but only because we say they do. They are inert and useless on their own. Butterflies, on the other hand, they are a gift from the gods.
Bah, they flutter around in circles with no rhyme or reason. Gold has tangible worth.
Again, only because we say it does. And how do you know the rhyme and reason of the butterflies or moths around us? Just because we don't understand them doesn't make them meaningless. Besides, they add beauty to our world, don't they?
Well, yes, they are lovely, but, does gold and silver not luster?
Only because we work it. On its own, it's nothing, merely lifeless rock. Butterflies, on the other hand, twinkle with a beauty and simplicity that is both mesmerizing and therapeutic. Can you argue otherwise?
No, I cannot. But regardless, I fear no matter what you spend, rock, butterfly, or otherwise, you're being overcharged.
I'll be the judge of that. So, what are you looking at?
Oh, it's just a flyer I picked up in the square.
For what?
Something from the Thalmor.
The Thalmor? Let me see. Pelinar, this is a recruitment notice. Don't tell me you're thinking about joining the Thalmor.
What's the harm in hearing what they have to say?
Plenty.
Why? Because they want to protect our home? Bring order back to Tamriel?
Order? What kind of order do you think they'll bring?
Look around, Phelan. Tamriel is crumbling. War and conflict are on our borders nearly every day. Mer, man, beast, constantly in turmoil. How can I sit and do nothing?
And this is the solution you've come up with, the Thalmor. How will they fix the problems of Tamriel, Pelinar? How? The Thalmor don't want to bring peace to the world, they want to rule it. Can't you see that?
That's not true. But why shouldn't we?
Shouldn't we what?
Rule. Are we not children of Aedra? Is it not our birthright? Our duty?
Our duty? That is enough. Listen to yourself, Pelinar. Don't you see how the Thalmor operate? They lie and they deceive. They torture and kill. Is a world steeped in fear really a place you want to live? A place you want to raise a family?
Of course not. I agree, they are far from the dominions of old, but if I were to gain rank and influence, I could help set them straight, help steer them back to...
To what, Pelinar? To what?
No, I'm fine. Let's get back to the castle. I have a feeling that Lord Harkon has some questions. Come on. Let's not stay here any longer. Well, here we are. We might as well get going. At least we have a nice evening. A little bit of snow in the air, but the stars are out for the most part.
This must be that beautiful Skyrim weather I've always heard about.
Whoa, I'll try and make...
What's that?
Done with you.
Well now, they're getting bold to come up to the shores of the Castle Volkihar. Wait, what is that? Did you hear that? I think there's something up in the tower.
You don't have a chance.
Yes, I hear him. Come on.
That's your best, huh?
Take that, Dawn Guard. Well now, that was a bit of a surprise. It's been a long journey here. Might as well get my fill. Just the two of them, then. Very bold or gone rogue. Where's this other one? Yes, we feed on you as well. Nothing of interest.
I'm no fan of the sun. It would be better than this.
I'm not sure I agree, but maybe. Let's go talk to this Harkon and see what he has to say, shall we? Well, I hope Dexion made it. Where is... Ah, you did. Good.
Too busy plotting to overthrow him to show up.
My lord.
What meeting?
Well
I wasn't
done.
informed of any such
Somehow I knew it would be you who found our moth priest.
Did you now? I've made him my thrall.
Yes, I see that. I trust his capture was not too difficult a task.
It was not that bad, no. There were Dawn Guard there, but really they were no threat.
I wish I could have been there to hear the sounds of their screams. Well, your thrall awaits, and we have given him the Elder Scroll. Command him to read it, and let us hear the words of prophecy together.
Very well. Dexion. How are you?
Master, I have done as you asked and traveled here.
Yes, you did, and you've done well.
Master, I have done as you asked and traveled here.
Shiga, I need you to move. Thank you.
Master, I have done as you asked and traveled here.
Yes, and I am pleased. Now I have a new task for you.
Of course. What is it that you need me to do?
You must read an Elder Scroll.
Ah, yes, the Elder Scroll. I admit, I am looking forward to this.
Good. Now, you may begin.
Of course, Master. Now, if everyone will please be quiet, I must concentrate. I see a vision before me, an image of a great bow. I know this weapon. It is Oriel's bow. Now a voice whispers, saying, among the night's children, a dread lord will rise. In an age of strife, when dragons return to the realm of men, darkness will mingle with light, and the night and the day will be as one. The voice fades and the words begin to shimmer and distort. But wait, there is more here. The secret of the bow's power is written elsewhere. I think there is more to the prophecy, recorded in other scrolls. Yes, I see them now. One contains the ancient secrets of the dragons, and the other speaks of the potency of ancient blood. My vision darkens, and I see no more. To know the complete prophecy, we must have the other two scrolls.
Giga. He doesn't have the full prophecy. Well, let's go see what he has to say about that.
Stuck in a book all day.
Well, Harkon.
I'm surprised.
That was not as useful as I would have liked.
No, I imagine it
Even so,
wasn't.
you did well.
To watch that tongue, elf.
Well, tell me, do you know where these other scrolls are?
My traitor wife stole one of them away and then disappeared. As for the other, the last that I heard, it was lost in the bowels of a Dwemer ruin. It seems our work is not yet done. But I have waited this long, and we are so very close now. I can wait a bit longer.
Do you have a moment to talk?
If you need anything, say the
Yes, I do.
word. I can still forge a decent
Come.
blade.
Let's
Do you
find
have a
a...
moment to talk?
Yes, let's find a more secluded place.
Do you have a moment to talk?
I do. Come, let's find... No, and... Let's go up here. Now, what is it that you need to say?
Do you have a moment to talk?
What's on your mind?
That moth priest, Dexion. He said we needed 2 other Elder Scrolls.
Indeed.
I think I know where we can start looking.
Do you now? And why didn't you say anything?
Didn't want that lot getting wind of it. Especially my father.
There's a bit of tension between the two of you. Now, granted, I can understand since he locked you away, but what is going on?
Ever since he decided to make that prophecy his calling, we kind of drifted apart. I don't even think he sees me as his daughter anymore. I'm just... a means to an end.
I see. Very unfortunate, and his loss. However, if we were to find this scroll before him, well, perhaps it would give us a leg up. What say you? Where is this scroll?
We need to find my mother, Valerica. She'll definitely know where it is. And if we're lucky, she actually has it herself.
Very well, but you said you didn't know where she went. Where do we look?
The last time I saw her, she said that she'd go somewhere safe. Somewhere that my father would never search. Other than that, she wouldn't tell me anything. But the way she said it, someplace he would never search. It was cryptic, yet she called attention to it.
It's not overly helpful, but... Well, what do you propose?
Maybe. What I can't figure out is why she said it that way. Besides, I can't imagine a single place my father would avoid looking. And he's had all this time, too. Any ideas?
Me? Well... I don't think she could have sealed herself away. And I very much doubt that she's hiding with the Dawn God. I don't believe they would allow such a thing. What about right here? In the castle?
Wait, that almost makes sense. I used to help my mother tend a garden in the courtyard here. All of the ingredients for our potions came from there. She used to say that my father couldn't stand the place. Too peaceful.
It sounds like she knew your father very well. Even though it's risky staying around the castle, don't you think?
Oh, absolutely. But my mother's not a coward. That is, I don't think we'll actually trip over her there, but it's worth a look.
Okay. Next problem. How do we get in without your father noticing?
Trust me, I lived here a very long time and I know every nook and cranny. There's an unused inlet on the northern side of the island that was used by the previous owners to bring supplies into the castle. An old escape tunnel from the castle exits there. I think that's our way in.
Very well. I guess there's no better time than the present then, hmm?
Come on, it's just around the side.
Come on, Shiga, we have more work to do. Over here, I think. We should make haste. So, how do we get there? Is there a pathway? I'd rather not have to go swimming.
Yeah, just around this bend.
Okay.
Doesn't look so big from down here. I mean, it is big, but, well, even bigger.
Do we really have to go into the water? Ah, perhaps not. We ought to use caution. Very good. Do you think there'll be anything here? Looking out for, well, us. Or anybody. I hear something. Yes, I do. Come on, let's get back a little further. Can we see anything? I don't... Hold on. What was that? Ah, someone's on to us. But where? Droga. What is going on? I cannot see anything. What is here?
For blood, for glory.
Yes, yes, but where? Was that it? Oh, Shiga. Might want to pluck that from your armor. Was that it? It seemed... I don't know. It seems like there would have been more. I'm not complaining, don't get me wrong. Oh, well. Look at you. Fine. Is this the way? It's the only door that hasn't been blocked. Come on.
Sorry.
It's fine. We must be careful. I don't know what's in this area. Really. Thank you. I think... I'm not gonna have the best of luck with these spells. What's in here?
The old water cistern. On some days, this would smell just... Be glad you weren't here then.
Ha! Found you!
Let's plant something there a little bit.
There you are.
I'll have your head. I'll have your head first.
You...
Only you know you're mine.
What do we have going on in here?
There you are.
You're not getting the best of me.
This place confounds me so. What is going on in here? Ah. And you, well, I see. A trap, is it? Ah. Come on now. Almost. There it is. And coins are good. Tech life. Okay, now what? Bring destruction. Well, that could be useful. Let's give it a try, shall we? I am seriously trying to do this magic thing, Shiga, but I'm not very good at it. I think we're safe. Potions. Ah. Ah, very good. What does your father keep down here? These do not seem to be the normal rabble from the main hall.
Take a left up here. This is one of those weird double-barred security measures that my father put in when he got more paranoid. If we follow that path around, we can find the other switch.
Okay, but what do you have in here? Dead Draugr. Ah. I hear something. Well, that looks pleasant. I have to watch out for these things. Who is... Quit pushing, please. see.
Who's there?
Very well. This is not quite the stealth mission, is it? Really? Books. What a mess. I don't abide by such a thing. Well, you've seen better days. Obviously the dungeons. I don't expect the dungeons to be all that tight, but still. Come on. Further we go. Ah, spiders. Ah. Well, that went much better than the last time. What do we hear? Come on. There it is.
Someone there?
Oof.
There you are.
Come on.
Come on now.
There we go. Now that is teamwork. Spider silk. I don't recall what I can use that for. Lovely. So, now what? Do we have to go back? No. What's behind here? Excellent. Well, that's convenient. Whoa. Or not. Ah, just a balcony. Very well. It's not too far of a drop, though. Come on. So, this way I take it. Watch
Damn you!
the traps. They were right there. Could you not see them? Ugh. Now what?
This leads out to the courtyard. Just head for the door. We've made it to the courtyard.
Indeed.
No.
What What is wrong?
What happened to this place? Everything's been torn down. The whole place looks, well, dead. It's like we're the first to set foot here in centuries.
We probably are.
This used to lead into the castle's great hall. Looks like my father had it sealed up. I used to walk through here after evening meals. It was beautiful once.
Yes, I imagine it was. What is this?
My mother's garden.
Big sundial.
Do you know how beautiful something can be when it's tended by a master for hundreds of years? She would have hated to see it like this. Wait.
What? What?
Come on. All right.
So, now what?
I'm telling you, there's something strange with the moon dial.
What does the moon dial do? What is special?
Well, as far as I'm aware, it's the only one in existence.
Okay.
The previous owners of the castle had a sundial in the courtyard, and obviously that didn't appeal to my mother. She persuaded an elven artisan to make some improvements. You can see the plates that show the phases of the moons, Maser and Secunda.
Does it work?
And that's the thing. What's the point of a moon dial? I always wondered why she didn't just have the whole thing ripped out. But she loved it. I don't know. I guess it's like having a piece of art, if you're into that sort of thing.
So, okay. What are we doing here?
Hard to say. Maybe if we found the missing crests, we could figure it out. Nothing else? All right.
The missing crests. Oh, I see, yes. Well, the moon dial obviously has some significance and... Not on... well, it's getting daylight hours anyway. So, look around. Very well. Okay, well, let's look around, shall we? Ah, here's one. Anything else? Look around. Wonderful advice. Ah, here's another. Don't think I need this on. Look around. How many are missing? 1, 2, 3, 4. Anything behind? 5. So 5. We've got 2. Yes, I bet this was quite lovely at one time. What a shame. We've got 2. Where would the others be? Perhaps up there. If there are any others to be had. Dirt. Ah, there's one. Well, that's 3. We need 2 more. Where do you suppose they would be? Gods, I just hope they're around. Well, perhaps we can at least put these in. No? Let's see here. We have that one. This one, do we have? Yes. And we have the full one. Yes. Oh! Well, perhaps we did not need them all.
Very clever, Mother. Very clever. I've never been in
Yes.
those tunnels before, but I'd bet they'd run right under the courtyard and into the tower ruins. Well, at least we're getting closer. Let's go.
I'm looking forward to meeting your mother. She seems to be quite a smart woman. Very well. Shall we? Where are you? Where's Shiga? Ah, that woman. Well, here we go.